What's the best thing to hear after sex? I once received a text that said I'm still basking in the afterglow. That silly sounding trying to catch my breath giggle from both parties. Can you get me? I'm not sure I can walk right now. My girlfriend once said I could die happy right now. My girlfriend lost her virginity with me. I didn't know at the time and she said thank you. Later on she told that she had the best time that night, that she felt loved like never before, that one I'll never forget it. That they're thirsty. Validation that I indeed did put in that work. Her gentle snoring. Wanna have a glass of wine and go again in 30 minutes? Thank you. Also, you fucked the shit out of me. Love you. Not that is a sound, but if her body is shaking uncontrollably, you did good. Unless it's a seizure, then it is really bad. My wife once said that was better than shopping. Made me pretty happy. Holds up a scorecard like a dog show. I'm going to talk about this experience on Reddit. I lost count. My wife once said, I could marry you all over again. My wife and I recently spent a week apart. Once we had a moment where the kids were occupied at the neighbor's house. We were able to reconcile, and once finished she told me I've been waiting for that for a week. And I was ready for round 2 just like that. My husband frequently says that's the best sex I've ever had in my life. Thank you for your cervix. I had a girl once say, and I quote, at no time during that did I think to myself I could be having a grilled cheese sandwich right now. And I think that was the best, most honest one I've ever gotten. I like a rumbly horse moan of satisfaction and maybe a very disbelieving fuck. Not something I've heard, but I called him a good boy one of our first few times immediately after he finished in me, and his reaction was so pure I think about it daily. Tired face. Thank you, sir, may I have another? A solid high five will suffice. Snoring. Like we both just fall asleep. After peeing, of course. I'm sorry. I'm dick drunk, I don't even know where I am. What did you just say? After the first time my SO and I had sex. I lived that high for weeks. I needed that. To steal what someone said last time a similar question was done. I'll get you a towel. The sound of a laptop closing. Let's get dinner. I can't get up, my legs are shaking, I'm too wobbly, I'm running late, WTF I'm going to do now, this is your fault. I felt like a god. When she says come back here, you are not done yet. A girl once told me, very breathlessly, that I was amazing. That was pretty nice to hear. Absolutely nothing. Priceless. The ice cream truck coming down the street. Tie between her giggling as she blankets me for cuddles, or rematch. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Not immediately after, but she once said I was sore all day and it felt nice. Let's order pizza. I had a girl start whimpering and I'm like, are you crying? She says it's just I've never been fucked so good. I love you from my eternal boyfriend Ofk. Sometimes I get a fuck yeah that hits right. I haven't been FKD like that since grade school. Congratulations, 30 seconds, a new record. My GF once looked at me, look of pure awe on her face, and said what the fuck? It was a good kind of what the fuck. I like it when she says nothing and we take a nap afterwards, I always sleep really good. Gasps for air followed by a good long fuyuk me. I think you just got me pregnant. My wife is fixed. What are you doing tomorrow? When they immediately try to get plans set for another link, that's a good sign. In the morning I'm making waffles. You just blew my mind. THTH. That's all, folks. Other people clapping, light skin tone clapping, hand sign. Heavy breathing. I once had a girl tell me that my dick magic kept her constantly craving it. I'll make you some nachos now, baby. Quickest way to my heart. My ex would often say thank you, that was pretty neat. I want to keep going, but after 6 rounds I'm a little sore. To which I responded, thank God, me too. Oh my God. I need a shower. Not a thing to hear exactly, but a little bit of seeing too. An ex once, after finishing doing the deed, got up for some water and walked like 2 steps before losing balance. She turned back to me and said, oh my God, I can't even walk, and got back to bed. I guess that was a good thing to see here. My ex cried always after sex if she came. It was so intimate and I really knew that she liked everything. She just cried out of happiness and hugged me sometimes as hard as she could. Really enjoyed it. Edit, fuck guys. Thank you for all those upvotes. But it opens up scars right now. We broke up a few weeks ago, because she has stopped taking the pill. I can't do anything about it. Nature won't let us be together. This shit is so hard for me, RN. Good girl. I always ask if they want me to get them a warm wet towel and then help clean up. Crying. Or I can't walk, my legs are shaking. Recently I heard you deserve, do you want? All my real fuckers salute me. This never happened. Her snoring. If she wants to sleep after sex, you did good. If she still wants to talk, you got some fucking to do. R.I.P. Richard Pryor. My ex-girl always said I'm shaking with the biggest smile on her face. That shit hit different. Is the correct answer I'm going out for a smoke, confounded face. They enjoyed it. You've finally outdone your father, I'm so proud of you. Good girl. That'll be tree fiddy. The soft mule that wordlessly yet clearly says, I'll miss your closeness, after withdrawal. Especially when accompanied by gentle panting and the light moans that you can hear or trying to be held back but tremble out like aftershocks. I hope that's clear enough without being too direct or gender specific, since I think anyone could equally appreciate this. That was great. Are you hungry? I'm gonna make sandwiches. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Her saying, roll up a blunt while I go to the fridge and grab a couple beers, then we can fuck again. This one is on the house. Can we cuddle a little? I'll go grab a towel, do you want a drink as well? Encore, encore. Your partner catching their breath. Wanna watch some Trailer Park Boys? The Lord's Prayer to ask forgiveness for the sin we just committed. Any sort of affirmation. Nothing, I'd prefer to just fall asleep holding them. My wife farted after she finished once. I started laughing so hard that I farted and we ended up laughing together until we were sore. We had one of the most fun days we'd ever spent together up until that point, so that was cool. GG. Splilipid diet.